Another beautiful day, a day to welcome you to another edition of the program, Viewpoint. Last week we started a conversation with Professor Babatunde Olushola Adegoke, a professor of physiotherapy. We have learned so many things from him. And since we couldn't conclude the program last week, we are going to continue today. So stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the program. Physiotherapy and orthopedics, what are the similarities and the differences?
Well, orthopedic is an umbrella term and is more related to management of bone problems. All right. Yeah. But when you think about managing bone problems, you have the orthopedic surgeon. For instance, if there's a fracture, the first person to come in will be the orthopedic doctor that will reduce the fracture, set it back so that the alignment of the bones is correct. So after the healing of the bone, the brain is still telling us that you have a fracture. Don't walk on that leg. Even if you want to walk, just be limping. So it is at that point in time that physiotherapy largely comes in. And you find out that within the time that, let's say, the fracture was reduced, put in POP cast, that may take, if it's a long bone like the bone of the thigh, that will take about 3 months to heal. Wow. And during that period, the muscles will have wasted. They become thinner, the joint will become stiff, the patient is having pain. And, naturally nobody wants to cause himself or herself more pain. You don't want to impose pain on yourself. So if you don't have physiotherapists, even though the fractures have healed, the leg is no longer functional. So that's the role of physiotherapy. But beyond that, you see, when we were in school, the easiest translation of the word physiotherapy is physical therapy, that we are treating without the use of drugs. But it has moved beyond that now, because physiotherapy is actually now use injection, especially outside Nigeria. In our practice as first contact practitioners, and if people have problem with their joints, they can inject into the joint to relieve pain. But the major impact of physiotherapy is to relieve pain, restore function. But we also act in situations of maintaining function and promoting good health. Unlike what we had before, that people were dying because of infection and things like that. We don't have that kind of situation again. So what is the problem is people are having problem with inactivity. And when we are talking about people that can promote activity, physiotherapists come in. So that we know that if you are exercising your system, then you don't have obesity, you have, if you don't have obesity, you are not likely to have high blood pressure, and you will live to your God-ordained old age. Those of us growing up in those days, it's not likely that you encourage your child to go into what you think, even by within yourself, that this is not what I want. Unlike now that things have improved, so you have situations that if I knew of one physiotherapist, that all the children are physiotherapists. Wow. So things are changing. But those days it wasn't like that, and because of that, you don't even want to encourage them. So I never talk to them about it. So go for whatever you want. Just enjoy yourself. Because if there's a problem, like I normally tell students when they are looking for project topics, I say, if they come to me, I say, no, I'm not going to give you one. Because if you have problem, you'll be causing me. Exactly. But if it's something you find out by yourself, at least. If there's a problem, you stick by it because it's your own idea. So that's why. So it's the same thing. If you push your child into a profession and he's not getting fulfilled, then the blame or cause will be on you.
Okay.
Because you didn't allow him or her to do what you would have wanted to do. My friend, one Mr. Pata, was telling us the story of a professor of medicine at Uniben who forced the son to go and read medicine. But after reading medicine, the boy just said, well,
I've done your own for you.
This is certificate. I've pleased you. Then I want to please
myself.
I'm going to read fine art.
Wow.
That all the money you are making, that if I sell one good
portrait or painting,
is more than what you are making.
Exactly.
So, and that's where my interest is. But I'll satisfy you as a dad. Because it's the most reassuring way of making a living. Let's face it. You know, if you are well educated, you can be sure that some people will need your skills.
Yeah.
And if they need your skills, they have to pay for it. But beyond that, what the university is now doing is that they've introduced entrepreneurship even into university education.
That's a good one.
So that by the time the students finish, it's not only the certificates that they are having in the course they've gone for, they have also been trained in some other things. So that even if you don't get employed, you can start doing something.
Exactly.
And if you go into the university these days, you have a number of the students that are into so many different things. Some of them into clothing, some of them they run tailoring services and things like that. Some of the ladies that will be doing hairdressing and things like that. Even while inside, so that even when by the time they finish, if the government job is not coming,
they find something.
To do. I think the problem is that we have always been. I told you when I finished 31st of August NYSC, by 8th of July, by 8th of August, already a letter of appointment. So that's what we want, that the job is always there. But even outside Nigeria, most of the jobs are not in the government something. People look out for jobs. It's the companies and things like that, private something. And we are getting to that now.
Okay.
We have a number of, for instance, physiotherapists who are employed in private practice, by people in private practice. In fact, some of them that don't get employment, they create job for themselves, still practicing as a physiotherapist, which wasn't available when we were growing up. Education is not a scam. We have to keep educating the children out there. You see, no matter what you do, when you have education, you are better at it. I recall I had a neighbor who was actually my senior at Lagelu Grammar School. He was a lawyer, and he went into furniture making. And he made it big. He wasn't practicing as a lawyer, even though he trained as a lawyer. Okay. I used to know of a medical doctor that went into photography, and he was making it. But you see, if you want to invite a medical doctor to come and cover your event, you know his background is medical doctor, and now he wants to come and cover your event. You can imagine the packaging and the money that will come with that. So that's it. So I want to encourage the youth. Even if you think education is a scam, then try ignorance. If you are ignorant, then you know what you are into. So education is good.
Let's talk about politics. 2027 is just around the corner, and you have seen a lot of, politicians, the campaign from one party to another. For now, we have the PDP, we have the APs, the two major parties. People are the campaign from one party to another. So what do you think the future? So what do you think is the future of politics in Nigeria?
Well, I want to say that an average politician is selfish. All they care about is themselves. If in getting what they want, the people out there benefit anything, we are lucky or it's a mistake. That wasn't their intention.
Yeah.
So I want to believe that even as we are approaching 2027, they are more interested in taking position for themselves, not because they want to use that position to serve the society. And that's the unfortunate thing about politics in Nigeria. And I do, even though I'm not even too sure that it's even peculiar to Nigeria, if you look at what is going on around the world, even in America, what are we seeing?
Yeah.
The man is there and is just trying to force everybody along his path.
Yeah.
So I think politicians towards 2027, they are not different from what it was before. This decamping, moving from one party to the other, it happened when PDP was the major party. People were moving. You see, politicians will always move to where they think their bread will be buttered. They are looking towards the next election. So if you are in a party and you have political ambition, and the party is already divided, and they are telling you that you have maybe 10 days for the party to submit your nomination, you have no choice but to move to where. Look at what happened on those states. Election is coming, now PDP has no candidate. Why? Because of the division. There's nobody no valid person to submit, to sign the form. So for that reason, you find politicians moving here and there. But whatever they do, we just pray that they have us at the back of their mind. But most of the time, they don't. So that's why somebody who has been governor for 8 years, has been minister for 8 years, has been this and that, they say, we are hungry. Because he wants to, you see, they want to win the common people to their side. So by the time you say, we are hungry, so they are telling the ordinary people on the road that they're shouting, we are hungry. So that, not that they have anything that they will do
to assuage the hunger.
To assuage the hunger, no. Except if they give you one Congo of rice during their rally, or they give you 500 naira. Is that what we need for 4 years, another 4 years? So I think the people need to be more careful when they are voting.
Okay.
Look for people who you have, see their antecedents. Because if you have not seen somebody in a certain position, you cannot be too sure what he will do when he gets there. Especially when he gets the power. Once the power is there, it becomes something else.
Okay. All right, sir. Security challenges in Nigeria. Now, we used to think that Oyo State is quite safe.
Yeah.
But recently, we are hearing news of people being kidnapped, here and there. So what do you think the government is doing wrong? And what do you think they should do better to make sure that at least they protect the people that they believe that they are governing?
Security is everybody's
business. Yeah.
The people themselves, they are not doing enough. If you want people to secure you, you must give them information. You have people living among you using flashy cars and things like that, and you are not sure what they do. When everybody is out for work, they are sleeping. So that is where to start from.
Okay.
Give that information to the security people. So if the security is going to improve, even the people will have to do more. I've always been talking, even while Buhari was president, I would say, okay, we have Sambisa Forest. I said, Sambisa Forest, where the Boko Haram people who are believed to be hiding, belong to the government. So I said, if I want to be president, One day I will just tell them to spray that place with petrol and lit it up. So if they do that, and anybody that is soldiers should surround them. Anybody that comes out should be shot.
Even if they are captives, they are captives.
You see, the problem
What's the problem?
You see, the problem is most of the time when you are trying to say you don't want to, some people will suffer for majority to live and enjoy. Human rights people that will not come out, that these people they are killing innocent people. But when the security people kill them, they will say, you should have arrested them, take them to court, and that will take. So, if the government, if we are going to make any meaningful progress, and I think of late, we are starting to make progress. One, we must find the sponsors.
Okay.
We must cut off their means of finance. If you don't, we have told people that any lucrative crime, you can find virtually everybody there. You will recall that since kidnapping became popular, armed robbery has gone down. Because all you need to do, and when you look at traveling from here to Ife, for instance, you see thick bushes on either side of the road. So all the kidnappers need to do is to be able to stop your car. Once they stop the vehicle,
walk to inside the bush,
and that's it.
That's all.
They can't find them again. So that's the issue. So part of what we need to do, what the government needs to do, all these bushes along the road, for God's sake, we can make those bushes into farm the bushes. So that will also
farmlands,
food production. Outside Nigeria, when you travel, what we see will be either maize farm or one kind of farm or the other along the road, not thick bushes. Those people, the bandits, will not want to risk, because what they want to do is to quickly take people and enter the bush.
Exactly.
But if you have acres, miles of cultivated land, then it makes it difficult for them. And of course, the government has to invest more in technology, so that at least you can monitor. Even when they kidnap people, you should be able to have a rough idea of where they are. Even though they say they always keep moving, but as they are moving, we should be able to know where they are. So if we put all this together, but let's stop the narration that it's only the Fulani men that is kidnapping. In Ondo State, there was a pastor that kidnapped himself. He was in an hotel, and he said he had been kidnapped. And he was looking for his church members were raising money until when the man was discovered. So there have been within the same family, there have been children who have kidnapped their siblings. Exactly. Or the two of them agree that you be kidnapped so that you can get money.
So it's a thriving business.
It's a thriving business. That's what it is. But the government has its role to play. Honestly. Because government is supposed is for security of life and property. Right now we don't have enough hands. Even the army is being overstretched, and I'm happy that the president has approved for them to appoint more policemen, more security men. We need that. And by the time maybe state police comes in,
so I was going to ask
maybe that will help. Community policing will be the best.
Very, very important.
Very important. Because if you look at most of the areas in the north, if you travel between here and Maiduguri, after some time, in fact, it's only here that you see big towns. You just be seeing like 4 houses somewhere here and there. And that's why it's so easy and you won't find any security man or army to come.
They can get there.
They will have disappeared.
Then do you also attend to people as a physiotherapist? Yes.
Yeah, that's why.
Consultation,
For me,
yes.
Personally, I don't treat people.
Okay.
I direct them accordingly.
Okay.
I direct them to colleagues in private practice.
Okay.
Of course, if they consult me, I will tell them this is what is happening. Go to this person, they will treat you. Because I thought I've had enough of practice before I became a lecturer. Because my first, between 1978 and 1996, I was actually practicing as a physiotherapist.
Okay.
And thereafter, once I joined the academics, I said, I think I've had enough of that. Let me lead this other life to the fullest.
So how do you unwind? No, I know you said a lot of community work.
You see, I enjoy dancing. I dance.
It's a pity you don't have music here, I would have said.
I dance. And even my students, they knew that. So even when we are
that means you must love going to parties.
Oh, yes, important parties. I go to parties.
Yeah.
And so when the students, even when we are having program, I will be the first to stand up to dance, to encourage them to dance when they do that.
Okay.
So I'm sure they are going to miss that about me, that there's nobody to encourage them to dance again.
Oh, wow.
So I do that. Before now, I used to play lawn tennis and table tennis, but I've dropped that.
Why? No time.
Well, time, and I have other things that I can use to exercise at home. I have a treadmill, I have a stationary bicycle that I can use to exercise myself. So I don't feel like. And you know, when you are part of that kind of, to be playing tennis regularly, maybe I go and join one club. And when you join the club, it's not only tennis that you play, they also introduce
there will be additions. All right, so I know I asked in the beginning that you look good for your age, younger than your age. Now let us into the secret to round out the program.
Well, the secret first is God. Some other people they have the same thing that you have. They try the same thing that you have tried, and they are nowhere again. So I want to believe that it's God. But as much as possible, I don't eat outside.
Okay.
I want to eat food prepared at home. Fresh food, not food that has been with things added. You know, you find our youths, they populate fast food restaurants with a lot of salt, a lot of this, a lot of that. And anything you do it to moderation. Even if you drink, there have been studies that say beer is good, wine is good. But how much of it is good?
It's good. So everything in moderation.
Into moderation. By the time you do things outside moderation, it will have its consequence. And that's why many of our youth these days, they are coming up with kidney problems.
Exactly.
At very early ages, they are dying of kidney problems.
All right. Thank you so very much, sir.
Ready to be entertained? We've got you. GoTV's got more shows just for you.
That's right.
More movies?
Yes. Jackpot.
More kids shows?
Of course.
And more football than anywhere else.
No doubt about it.
Yes, we've got more. And we've got you.